sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Dallas Cowboys. This one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Here's Tua. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete.
Ay, 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 a ver cómo nos va. A ver cómo nos va. Hoy no están mis lentes.
Maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Nice. Okay,
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he will yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of yards. How they deal with 3rd and 11.
And simply always know that he is tough and run support. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the
bien.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
Se lo va a jugar.
Now a timeout called by the Cowboy defense. 2 remaining beside here in this first quarter.
No sabía que se iba a suceder.
And he will have a Dolphin stone. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. Tua sets up to pass it. And he comes up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
1 second down, Mostert. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. And a 7-play opening drive.
Bien, Micah.
My dad used to tell me all the time when you go ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that...
Esa canción se supone que lo que estoy escuchando es trap, según. Se supone que es hip hop y trap y ponen esa canción. No entiendo la verdad el sentido de eso, pero cada quien. Ay, no puedo creer lo que le encontré ahí. Muy buen pase, la verdad. No, obviamente no pensé que fuera. Ah, yo sé que juega. Qué buena jugada. No pensé que fuera a tirar ese pase y que supiera que iba a estar abierto ahí.
So they convert on fourth, and now for just outside the 30. Here's first and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end.
Muy bien, Diggs. Diggs.
It certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Muy bien,
Not
muy
only did
bien.
he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
10, 9, 8. Es muy importante porque es tercera. Chequemos a ver
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions. Have them looking at third and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. That's caught.
Es muy rápido, no lo puedo creer. Todos lo venían correteando. Madre santa. Se va a acabar.
That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
Left tackle. There you go. Left guard. There you go. Y esta música tan tranqui me va a hacer dormir nomás.
Defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Okay.
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon.
Creo que puede hacer lo posible y la verdad creo que lo puede tener.
Quite the drive there to get things started.
Pero
They took up the bulk of the first quarter.
¿cuál de bug? Todo el primer cuarto, todo.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, look,
Se pasó.
the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. You snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 21. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job
awaiting our score after one.
No sé por qué se está parando tantísimo.
An incomplete pass on second down. Lead. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. There's Prescott.
Oh,
He rifles one, and that's gonna be intercepted.
You're looking there at the defensive back, maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
After the turnover, it's Tua. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Line of scrimmage, the 9, 2nd and about a yard. Play action, now it's Tua. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now Tua. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there.
bien trippy.
44 yards. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now.
Muy bien trippy. Y también que buen pase de Tea, que a veces lo pone atrás, y también luego las animaciones que les dan a los otros jugadores es así como de está súper atrás, pero es una, se me hace una vil payasada porque interceptan.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I feel like my man Old Mo momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Ready.
Tua on 4th down. And it's incomplete. Not convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Qué buenos errores
So 1st
de
and 10
los...
now from the 30. Now a give here to Pollard. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining at half number 1.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the 1st down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run left with Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Oh,
2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. It away, and that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down. Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding?
seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall.
No manches!
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack. Beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this
No
third
puedo
quarter.
creerlo, está más solo que nada.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Prescott down. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. It's just picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it.
Bien, muy bien.
Pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Tratemos de anotar y
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott to throw it. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top.
tirarle al
Sometimes they'll just
flat.
take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner, if he's the bigger guy, and put him on man-to-man and try and limit his touches.
And we've got a damn here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
Estoy pensando, a ver, nada riesgoso, porque si no, de todos modos me tiene que hacer un touchdown. Si son 3 puntos, me tiene que hacer un touchdown. Y
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
pero yo creo que así va a ser.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 23-yard run. And the Cowboys are able to build on to their 4th quarter.
Podía tratar de hacer la conversión de 2 puntos, pero si la fallo y él la hace, el partido se acababa. Así que ahorita con la patada no hay manera de que pierdan este drive. Puedo jugar un poco más, bueno, no agresivo, pero mantenerme como que con las jugadas que quiero hacer sin tener la presión de que puedo perder. O sea, puedo hacer lo que sea y si me anota y me deja tiempo, incluso puedo tratar de hacer un gol de campo o acercarme un poco más. Y fue de lo mejor que me pudo haber pasado, pero no me quería arriesgar tanto porque no me sentía tan cómodo, la verdad, con la presión que estaba. Ay, no, ¿por qué en ese momento fue cuando hiciste lag? No lo puedo creer. Ay, ¿en qué momento?
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll get this to his tight end Gesicki. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Ok, o sea, es que eso está bien, o sea, sí.
Forced out to his left.
Ok.
Work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the down, and advance the ball.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Ay, madre.
He'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Throwing his Tagovailoa on third down here.
No manches, qué atrapada.
Gesicki in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Tua going to try and throw for it, and he will get in.
Oh, no manches, wow.
Now tied here in the 4th.
Okay.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
0 fumbles.
Takes it at the 7. Oh, good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Run for Pollard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here, Scott. Able to find Gallup. And he'll take him down, but he does have first down yardage. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Now Prescott. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first week was covered. Just unable to protect, so the play results in no gain.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Prescott. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets a this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Your breath and realize you're in overtime and the return of the ball game's over.
Absolutely amazing what we got to see, because we're setting up all those different scenarios as we go to overtime. Do you take the ball, right? What do you do with the coin toss? Where are you going to play? How are you going to do it? And that takes it all out of our hands, doesn't it? A bolt of a return that ends the ball game.
How often do coaches talk, Charles, about that third phase? And here the third phase was the difference.
No doubt. And what I also think about is when you get to overtime, fatigue has to play a factor in it. And if you use a lot of guys who are frontline players on special teams, sometimes they run out of gas.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Where they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Throwing on second and long. Tua, and going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this, we got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
Here we go, here we go. Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. So it was fourth down. They go deep to try to pick up the first. They pick up more than that. They pick up a score.
I'm not even sure the analytics guys would think that was a good gamble. Fourth down, they were going for it, but they pressed the issue. And not only did they complete the pass downfield, how about the run after catch? That's culminating in a touchdown. That's a huge play.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will tie us at 24. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
For a quick second there,
inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
On the left side, Gallup's got it. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action now. Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
To Pollard on 2nd down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. All right, well, they didn't kick it on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on 4th down. Let's say it gets blocked and it's behind the line of scrimmage, you fall on it, you get another chance at it. Give yourself that option. Give yourself that opening.
mientras voy a buscar mis lentes. Vamos a ver. Los Bills siempre me dan problemas, siempre van y luego si saben usar a Josh, tiene un brazote, la verdad.
Coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the Dallas Cowboys. Back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. Taking it to 15, a short kick. On the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. That's caught by
Ay, no sé acerca de eso, ¿eh?
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. No gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Allen gonna give this one to Singletary. And a pretty good burner as we get this across midfield and down to the 46. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. They go right back to Singletary. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Naeem Hines, his first carry, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Las posiciones van a ser muy pocas.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, a 22.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. Touchdown, Bills! Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about this. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Perfect. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Only a yard to pick up there to bring up the 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. This is Hines. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there.
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Perfect. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Here's Allen. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Firing quickly as Allen, that's complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Isaiah McKenzie from 3 yards out. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Just get the play off. Now Prescott.
No!
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
A first down throw for Prescott. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They give him a gain of 38.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take Plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded right around the 8. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes, right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Bien, chico.
Cowboys. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now and force a penalty to the 1, but if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
And just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. From the 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines, feel pretty good about themselves, and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 23-yard run. And the Cowboys have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now, 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said, it's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this game.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. How does that affect the psyche? Or am I reading into that too much? They should be okay still?
No, you're not reading into it too much at all. You've got to wonder what the psyche is of the team, because once you build up the lead and things are rolling pretty well, you don't expect it to change. check out where they are mentally and whether or not they have it in them to come back. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, they're on their heels a bit right now.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. In need of conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much since. They run with Hines. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he stopped immediately there. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And that will finish off this third quarter of
Ah, qué partido más
That
pesado.
is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is taken way up at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this.
No, Dak!
Intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Ah,
Shape here as they take
estaba solo Dak.
We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the
Ay, Dak, no
Back
manches.
in Tennessee, Coach Major say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Hines, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now it's Hines. And some space here. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run again with Hines. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll keep it on the ground. Hines. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, it's Hines, and he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bills have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 and taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense returning out there, and really you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 25. A big play here for Dallas. 54 yards. Now we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go bend the brother's thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he will have a Cowboys first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
Not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Dak. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. One last shot now for Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
It was a good game. It was a really good game. It was a really good game. Oh, I hate it. Bueno. Ay, no.
Weapons and gear. We're holding for the push. Enemy soldier incoming.
Quería la...
Enough training. Now we face the enemy for real.
Ay, no. Chequeando, deixa eu ver aqui.
Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster. Enemy dropping into the AO. Go get it
Eles
back.
são todos do mesmo equipo. É a sua máquina, hein?
Kid in here. Got a kid. Kid below me. You right there? You right there? Going left.
Ai, ai, ai.
I've hit 2 plays off of him. I'm rushing. Good job. Good job. rest of this kid.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Behind me.
Hostile UAV.
Got gas moving in.
Hostile bomb drone in this sector. Seeing movement here.
Entire team on me.
Oh my god.
Over there. Cracked one's place.
To my mark.
Be advised, you have teammates outside the safe zone.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, he had a bomb drone. I'll be in. Yo, behind you, right here.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
Behind me. On the hill.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
No, dude. Oh my god.
Tracked by an enemy squad.
UAV in the sector.
Oh shit. Oh, thank you, dude.
Soldier incoming.
To my mark.
Rub some dirt on it, you will live.
Hostile UAV overhead.
There's no one behind us anymore, right?
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Your team made it to the safe zone.
Here's ammo if anyone needs.
Activity in this area. Hostile UAV active. Heavy activity here. Moving here.
No plates, huh?
Checking lethals.
Advise you move to the safe zone now.
Moving to my mark. Moving. Movement in this area. Heavy activity here.
You're in the top 10. You're far from the safe zone. Advise you start moving.
Hostile counter UAV is active.
Gas is inbound. The safe zone is far from your location. Advise you get moving. Hey, need a fuel upgrade. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Passing smoke.
Got gas moving in. Move to the safe zone.
He's downstairs, he's down low, he's down low. Where the fuck is he? Over there.
Moving here.
Ha, let's go, bitches!
soldier incoming. Warm up while you can. We will deploy soon. Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Practice is over. The real fight begins now. Battle Royale. Stay alive to keep your squad in the fight. Set a drop point for your squad, soldier. AO.
Moving here. Hostile counter UAV overhead. Assault rifle marked. LMG marked.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
Bueno, me gusta un cuchillo.
Gas here.
Ay, no. Parece tenía los. Parece tengo los. ¿Cómo se dice? Los cuchillos, nada más que no los sé usar. Ah.
Moving to my mark. Tear gas grenade here.
Bueno,
I need
pobrecitos.
mid-cal rounds.
¿Quién tenía mis cosas?
Our mortar strike is inbound. Vanya, hostiles deploy the counter UAV. Moving to my mark. Hostile bomb drone is active.
C4, get back!
A ver si me reviven.
C4! C4, get back! C4!
Hostile counter UAV.
Gracias, gracias. De este lado, cerca, 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 cerca.
Hostile UAV active.
Watch the skies. Your team is in
Enemy movement spotted. Hostiles on the move. Armor plate here.
Ay, creo que no agarré mi kill de arriba.
Hostile precision airstrike. Get to cover.
Enemy on the move.
fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
Tengo que estar prestando más atención al reloj, no me he dado cuenta que era el último que quedaba. Bueno. But I have my money.
Holding for deployment. Take this time to warm up. Training is over. Time to see what you have learned. Battle Royale. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster. Alright, soldier. Mark a drop point for your squad. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Be advised, enemy operators are tracking your location. Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Enemy dropping into the air. You have reinforcements inbound.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Located your dog tag.
How?
Get it back.
How? Don't land there, bro. Wait.
Tag resecured. Don't lose it again.
Bashnia, hostiles deploy the counter UAV.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Solid copy. Mortar strike on the way. No hit, shoot me. Hostile UAV overhead.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Heilige Scheiße! That was close. I need mid-cal rounds.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Gas is incoming. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Your team has entered the safe zone. back on station. Good work. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh my god. Why, bro? Why? chao.